Hello and welcome to our final week of the class. So first, I wanted to congratulate you on making it through. I know that I'm sure there were times that you were ready to pull your hair out because, as I've said many times, grammar is not normally one of those subjects that students get really excited about. But what I hope you got the most from this course is the fact that it's really crucial that we understand how to teach grammar to those elementary school students that we are going to be teaching. You'll see in our folder for this week, as we start looking at the writing mechanics, that even in high school, students are struggling with writing. I can tell you, having taught every grade level from first grade on up to college, writing is a struggle. And I honestly believe that a lot of times this is due to the fact that we did not get the instruction that we needed at each of the different levels. That's why I hope that that chart that I had posted for you a few weeks ago was helpful to you so you could see the progression of what we should be teaching at the different grade levels in regards to grammar, punctuation, spelling, writing mechanics. And so that truly is my prayer, is that during the course of this class, you really have found the understanding of how important it is to understand the different concepts related to grammar and writing. But more importantly, how can I make sure that the younger students are going to understand it at their level? So in this final week, you've got a few chapters left to read in your book, which is going to deal with the writing mechanics. So again, spelling, capitalization, things like that. And then the big thing for this week is your final exam. So when you go into the week for our announcement, you're going to see you're reading chapters 60 through 63. And then in getting prepared for your final exam, there is a review sheet with answers. So when you look in our course content, and you get down to week 8, the final one for mechanics. Again, you'll see that mechanics, capitalization, abbreviations, italics, hyphens. But I do think it's really interesting to note here that mechanical instruction is often overlooked in the teaching of elementary, middle, and high school students. And capitalization errors have become one of the most common problems facing student writers. It feels like it should be such an easy concept, because I do remember being taught capitalization rules. But the fact is, with the advent of the technology that we have, where Microsoft Word will autocorrect the I if you leave it by yourself or by itself, then students aren't actually learning that the I is always supposed to be capitalized. And considering that people don't text it that way, students really are starting to decline when we look at these writing mechanics. I think that writing is so important that I wrote my whole dissertation on it um, as I was looking at the importance of writing with young children, giving them choice, giving them the instruction as we're doing. As I told you before, I did a writer's workshop, and so I had the opportunity to individually work with each child on the things that they needed that related to their writing. So I was very fortunate to get to do that, but a lot of teachers don't. And so we need to make sure that we are kind of countering what our culture is doing right now in regards to writing mechanics, and we need to make sure that our students are learning better. So again, you're going to have these final chapters, chapters 60 through 63, and then get prepared for your final exam. Which is going to be due by Wednesday. I did make it available last week, so if you wanted to get started on it, you could. But it's just because my grades are due so quickly, and so I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to get them graded and then get your grades entered. When you go into assignments, you're going to see the review sheet and the answers and then your final exam. Again, this is open book, it's open notes. The only thing, it's not open friend, so you can't ask a friend, you can't phone a friend, but you are on your honor that you're doing your own work. So once you're done with that, that officially completes our course. Again, I absolutely loved working with each one of you. I pray nothing but God's blessings on you as you are continuing your journey to be an elementary school teacher. Please don't hesitate to reach out even after the course is over if you have a question, if you want some advice. My role doesn't end when the course ends. I really feel like I'm here with you until you graduate and even after. I have all kinds of students who keep up with me once they get into the classroom because it's great to be able to see how this information is being translated into the elementary school classroom. So good luck on your final exam. Thank you so much for all of the hard work that you put forth in this course. And I hope that you have a great rest of your journey towards becoming an elementary school teacher.